Rearview Media and Remax leading edge realtor Sam Kane bring you conversations from the park bench with Karen and Stan, proprietors of Sweetwaters Coffee and Tea. Karen and Stan, thank you for allowing me to join you guys. Just have a real quick question. Stan, you told me earlier that you have a business that is probably your primary business over the years, and yet you decided to open up a coffee and a tea shop. Now, just looking around, it's not the same as everyone else. You're going to tell me more about that. But there had to be a reason. Why that? There's a lot of competition.
One of the things that I wanted to do was to gain additional revenue streams that are opposite of the business I currently have. I do seawalls, so that's pretty much summertime and nice weather, and we're looking at something that can set that off, as well as so that we can connect to the community, so that we're able to work with or businesses like Mod Market, which does things with autism, and Ronald McDonald House, so we're able to help the community as we go. And it provides opportunities for other people in the community. We've got a great staff here, and we're responsible to make sure that we're able to keep our business going so that we can employ them so that they can make money to pay their bills. And we take a big responsibility in ourselves as in taking care of our team. They're a family to us. Today I just heard from our assistant manager that Karen and I are her work parents because of the things she asked us to do. So that's one of those things that we take pride in. Through my career working in the corporate world, I did have a great owner at one point, and this was a $600 million company, still family owned. But he took responsibility for the employees because, he said, I have to worry about those 2,000 people that work for us to make sure that they're able to provide for their families. And I really took that to heart.
And that's one of the things that we really enjoy most about this particular business is that opportunity to connect. It's the opportunity to connect with the community. It's the opportunity to connect with our team. I do tell them I kind of feel like your second mom as you come to work because these are high school students or college students for the most part, and we're offering them the opportunity to learn different skills to then move on to what is it they want to do when they grow up. So it's important to both of us to be there to mentor, to talk to them. We also like doing a lot of fun things in the community. As Dan mentioned, Mod Market, that's been a great opportunity for us to really connect. And we're getting ready to celebrate Autism Awareness Month and at the beginning of April, and we'll be doing a reveal for 10 different unique artists that will be up on the walls. It's fun things like that. We came up with an idea, thanks to our team, our manager whose idea it was, came up with an idea of Light Night. Come on in, try something different, get a taste of Sweetwaters. And it's taken off really well. So encouraging our team to come up with ideas, making them part of the business, making them part of who we are and what we're doing. That's the fun part. It really is. That's why we like doing this. And that was one of the primary reasons we wanted to open up Sweetwaters, is to do more.
And there have been enough challenges because we started this during the pandemic, which is great timing. When the lockdown started, that was when our plans got approved. So we just moved ahead and ran into all the difficulties, making sure that we were running this place the way it was supposed to be. We're following all the regulations and protecting our people as well as our customers. And we've evolved as we've gone and gotten better at everything. Now, as things are opening up, it's the opportunity for the community to come in, allow us to become even a bigger part of it, and give you a place to go so that if there's a few minutes, you don't have to worry about your day. You can come in, have a nice cup of coffee, have a nice dessert, have some great teas, all the various beverages and food opportunities that are here, and served to you with a smile. I mean, our staff's great. We get comments all the time that, I come in there because she's always got a great attitude. It makes me feel better about my day. And we'd love to do that for everybody in the community.
That's our goal. That really is. We want to come in and make the part of your day where you get your beverage or your treat, make that happy. We want to make you happy when you're here. That's what we want to do. It's a small part of your day, or tea's a small part of your day, but while you're here, enjoy it and have fun with it. And our team has been great at doing that. They know some of our regulars by name. They know the drinks they're making before they even walk in the door. And that's what we like. We really do.
And, we'd like to connect more with the schools now that everything is slowly returning where kids are in person. We want to be able to give rewards to those children for having good grades and everything like that. So it's just a little extra to help them to achieve what they can achieve and get a reward for great performance.
So it seems both of you have quite a heart for community and involvement and doing those things. It's evident in the way you're talking. And you said that you had worked for an owner that thought about each of his employees as family and a responsibility. And it sounds like you've taken that same level. How has it been? You said you started in the pandemic. Have you seen improvements in a year and a half, 2 years now that the lockdown occurred? Is it getting better?
Oh, it's getting better each and every day. I'm a numbers guy too, so I look at the numbers, and it's amazing the progress we're making, and we've only hit the tip of the iceberg. As time goes on, everyone's going to be able to do the things that we used to do and get enjoyment out of going out, being in the community, making new friends, seeing new places, going somewhere that makes them happy. Because there was a long time during that none of us were very happy. So I think now we're starting to get past that point, and that little bit that we can help, we're more than happy to do. And, community means everything. Throughout my entire adult life, I coached hockey for almost 20 years, coached baseball, coached lacrosse, even though I didn't even have a clue of what it was. And involved in a lot of community organizations, and been parts of board of directors, other charities, and we want to continue doing that. And it's a great thing for us to be able to give back for the successes that we've gained through the years.
And you mentioned about getting back to normal. What we're noticing more, especially I would say over the last several months, is the number of local businesses in the area that are coming to Sweetwater's for catering, that are coming to us for things. There's more meetings being held on site. There's more people in offices. There's more people coming through the drive-through. It's a slow but steady increase, and those are all great signs. Those are all great signs, I think, that things are getting back to normal.
We've seen Zoom classes in here and things like that. I hope we don't see that, because I don't want that to be how our society is. I want to see people who are, able to deal with other people in the world. Because if you don't have that interpersonal ability and skills, that really makes it a thin line of what you can do in your life. And you're not as happy. People need to be with people. Some of us more than others, but it's very important that people are with other people.
And during the pandemic and the lockdown and all that, I personally noticed that it was just very difficult. I almost was in I wouldn't say depression, but it was a point of I just wasn't who I normally was. And it had a bigger impact than I truly realized it did. And I think a lot of people went through that. And so being out, being in the community, being able to connect, those are important things. We do see classrooms run at our big table in the back. We've got a group of nurses that come through. They're doing some student teaching, and they run some of their classes right there. We have Bible studies that take place in our coffee shop. We have meetings. We have chamber events. And it's people here that are doing things where they can make connections, and that makes us feel good.
You mentioned that you guys do catering as well. So is it the full menu, or do you have a catering menu?
We have a catering menu, but we will pretty much everything we offer is on the catering menu. So it's coffees, it's teas, it's breakfast sandwiches, it's pastries, it's cakes, pies, and we're pretty flexible. So if someone has a specific need and they're working with us, we have delivered whatever it is was required. And we will work with them. We have an event coming up in May where it's a women's event that is being organized actually by someone outside of Sweetwater, but they have come to us, and so we are really working with them to make a very unique experience just for that. So we're flexible. Again, our goal, connect with the community, do what we can to support them, and so we'll do what it takes.
And with other small businesses, it's great to partner.
Yes.
Because it helps both of us. And having small businesses is very important in the community. We do a lot for the community, whereas some of the larger stores, they're in there to make as much money as they can. And we all have to work together so that we can provide opportunities for people who don't want to work in one of those places where you just are a number. Here, we know everybody works for us. We know parts of their personal lives, but all those small businesses are important to what America is, and being able to go out and have a dream and achieve that dream and give it everything you've got. So that's why we work with a lot of other small businesses, so that we all can get better. And it's amazing what you can find out from other businesses and steal to make yourself better.
Any other things that you want to... you said you coached hockey for a number of years. Did you play as well?
I still play.
You still play?
Yeah, I'm one of the guys who helps run the league. I'm on the board of directors, and I still play. Just I have to keep active. That whole lockdown thing, bad for me. I need to keep active. I can't sit still. So
we need a new normal, but it needs to be a better normal than what we're at right now. It's not going to be what it was, I don't think, but it needs to be better than the last couple of years. And the kids that have never been to school without a mask, that's scary to me. The damage we've done there. I'm not sure what the answer is, but we've got to focus on those kinds of things. And so we can do our little part here. We invite everybody to come in. We try to make Sweetwater's a great place to come in and enjoy and be normal.
I have this other question. Did you always plan on a drive-thru?
The funny part is it took us a while to find our first location, because location means a lot in this business.
Yes.
We looked at this place multiple times, and it didn't have a drive-thru, so we turned it down every time. Then they came back to us and said, we're putting in a drive-thru. And that's when we pulled the trigger, which was one of the best business decisions ever given the pandemic.
Unknowingly.
Well, the obvious question in my mind was, if it didn't have one, you got it done quickly.
Yeah.
And in Novi, I'm thinking that's like moving heaven and earth.
It is, but Novi is actually a great city to work with. I can't say enough about how they've been with us. And if you need something, if you have questions, Novi bends over backwards to help you. And they've just been awesome.
Well, that's good to know.
They have from the Novi Town Center management that has been here in supporting us, to the chamber, to the city. Everyone we have dealt with has been fantastic and goes out of their way to help make their small businesses successful.
Is there anything else you'd want to talk about before we kind of move?
I think I've hit the number of words I can bring in any conversation, so now it's Karen's turn.
if you haven't found us, if you haven't been into the coffee shop, please look up Sweetwaters. We're at Grand River and Novi Road in the Novi Town Center. Come find us. We would love to have you come into our place so that we can greet you with a smile and make whatever beverage or food item that makes your day. That's really what we would like to do, and that's kind of our parting words. Thank you.
right.
Thank you for this
Thank you.
opportunity.
Thank
We really
you both.
appreciate it.
Thank you both. Take care.
All right.